another video. Back. So, hey, what's going on? Hope everybody's still having a real shitty day. Anyway, so if you saw in the video, only listen to metal. Poser. Nah, man. Actually, the reason I even brought this up is because if you look at the, actually, this is a thought I've had for a long time anyway, man, but so, I did that video about the grindcore records, you know, the old 90s death metal one, which, classic stuff, but I had mentioned on there that I was on a Sonic Youth kick or some shit, right, because I like to, for me, I listen to all kinds of different shit. Sometimes I get on one band and listen to it for like 2 weeks and go through their whole discography, you know, just revisiting them or whatever. And got a couple of people, most people understood, like, oh yeah, I like to listen to different things too. But there was a couple of fucking idiots, and there's always fucking Grunge is gay, or somebody else said you're a fucking poser. Yeah, I guess I'm a poser, whatever, fuck it. But not that those that didn't really matter to me, but it's just funny though, because for me, I like to listen to all kinds of shit. Because two things made me want to do this video. That, and also, I recently went to that Hell's, actually right here, motherfucker, went to the goddamn metal market. That they had old Christian there from, guy puts on Hell's Heroes, he's in Necrophire and all that shit. And I was bullshitting with him a little bit, and he was selling stuff, and somebody was looking at some stuff, and I wasn't familiar with the tape he had. The guy said, was looking at it, he goes, oh yeah, that's actually kind of more like Sisters of Mercy kind of shit. I was like, oh, so whoa, did you say Sisters of Mercy? Oh fuck yeah, I like that kind of shit too. Yeah man, and so I picked it up, man. It's a Material World. It's a project he did, 3-song EP. And yeah, it's fucking good, man. It's got that style, old gothic, kind of death rock, cold wave, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know, stuff like this, Bauhaus, Joy Division, stuff like that. And I listen to it, and it shows, you know, this guy's all in the metal too, and he listens to other kind of shit too. And everybody I know, honestly, around here listens to all kinds of stuff. So anybody just says, man, I listen to fucking black metal only or whatever. Like, man, well, I don't get that, man. I gotta mix it up. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll listen to other kind of shit, but black metal, death metal, metal, and hardcore, that's my top shit. I mean, I'll pick that over anything. But I do listen to other stuff, like I mentioned about the Sonic Youth. I like that band, but again, if I had to pick Bathory and Sonic Youth, there's no question who I picked. I mean, fucking Bathory blows that shit away. But again, I like to mix things up sometimes, though, you know? And another thing I brought it up too, I saw, you know, everybody knows Paul Kreutz from the band, death metal band Kai. He put a comment, because I posted a video when I recently went to Amiga Records in LA, and he put a comment in the video, and let me pull up what exactly he said. He said, I can see which, because you know, at Amoeba Records, they have those videos, what's in your bag. It always has some people from a band, and usually every time they pick stuff out, it's all a bunch of sorry ass shit. But it's funny what he says. He would imagine what's in my bag top 10 would be Pet Shop Boys' greatest hits, which, yeah, I already have that, so I do like that. I mean, again, I like Pet Shop Boys, but fucking Napalm Death or Negative Approach is more important to me than that. But I still like it. He said a Blondie tour shirt. Oh yeah, I'd get that. I like some old Blondie. A Kiss board game. I fucking love Kiss. I don't know if I buy a board game, but usually I buy all kinds of Kiss shit. He said a Lon Chaney biography. Hey, whether it's Lon Chaney Sr. or Jr., I'd buy it. Good shit. Fucking great horror actors. A Lemmy action figure, yeah, probably. And then he said a random box set from a death metal band that only 4 people have heard of. Yeah, that sounds about right. But my point is, like that shit right there, I would like all kinds of different stuff like that. Because I don't know, even as a kid growing up on music, there was always music played in the house, and you know, my dad listened to all kinds of different shit. So yeah, I mean, it was always in the house. You know, I've talked about how, you know, listening to Black Sabbath as a kid, had that fucking classic Paranoid 8-track, which I still have up there. I've shown it on camera. It's very important to me. And then watching wrestling, you know, when the Road Warriors just come to the ring with fucking Iron Man and destroying people in the ring. So that, from that, and then I used to listen to my dad's old records, you know, old Chubby Checker shit, The Twist, used to play that shit all the time, or Steppenwolf, Born to be Wild, the fuck else, Strawberry Alarm Clock, Blue Cheer, Summertime Blues. And speaking of Steppenwolf from there, you know, and then watching the, you know, Born to be Wild, hearing it on the Easy Rider movie, and I fucking love that movie as a kid. And then The Doors, my dad had that fucking the first Doors LP, self-titled. I fucking love that, especially the end, the song The End. And then I watched Apocalypse Now, it was on there. Love that shit too, man. But my boys, I like all kinds of stuff, even some like pussy ass shit too, you know. And I don't give a fuck if you don't. If people say, I listen to shit, like for example, when I was in high school, we'd be hanging out, and I'd be popped in some shit like the Smiths or some shit like that, or Morrissey. People are like, man, how you listen to this fucking pussy shit? I'm like, wait, what do you listen to? They tell me, oh, some fucking crap. I said, well, you listen to this, listen to fucking Rotrevor. You listen to that, motherfucker. Listen, I pull up some brutal ass grindcore, death metal. See, I can listen to pussy shit too, because I listen to the heaviest shit as well. And I've just always been liked music, you know. And of course, like I said, the heavy shit is always my favorite. But the other stuff comes secondary. And they always have this term, you know, headbanger or metalhead, whatever the fuck these words are. I don't even use those kind of words. To me, I'm a guy that likes heavy ass shit, and I happen to like a lot of other stuff too, you know. And I like music, and I've talked about, I don't fucking like rap. Rap just sounds like fucking garbage to me. I don't like it. A lot of people I know do like it. Hey, if you like it, cool, that's no problem. But why I bring up rap is because, for example, how I like music so much, I'll watch documentaries on music that I don't even like. You know, like for example, probably about a month ago, there's this podcast called All Dogs in Space or something like that. It's a really good podcast with a husband and wife. They always talk about old punk bands and stuff. And they had a 2-part history. It was long as fuck. The history of rap and how it started in New York and all that stuff. And I listened to all of it, you know, and it was really interesting to me. Again, I don't really like the music, but it was still interesting hearing about it. And usually any kind of music, I'll watch documentaries like that. But the only stuff that I can't is like this, whatever they call it, new metal, or is this shit like Korn or what is it, Linkin Park, Papa Roach, like that kind of shit. I won't watch any documentaries. I won't listen to it. It sounds like fucking garbage. I hate that shit. Actually, funny story, Korn, I saw them one time, and it wasn't because I wanted to see the motherfuckers. I don't give two shits about it. I saw them, I guess this was in 94 or 95, I can't remember, but they opened for Sick of It All. It was funny, imagine that. It was a small club, Korn opened for Sick of It All, and people were just standing there, nobody gave a fuck about them, then Sick of It All came on, fucking brutal ass pit. Anyway, I can't listen to that shit. And then going back to talking about grunge, one guy said that was pussy shit. You know, the thing is, with grunge, and when it started getting popular, I hated that shit when it first came out. Honestly, when it started getting mainstream, like all that shit like Pearl Jam and Temple of the Dog, Mother Love Bone, I don't like that crap. But, you know, some Nirvana stuff I thought was okay, and I liked Mudhoney and Green River and shit like that, but once it started getting popular, I just started saying, fuck this shit, and I just hated it just because of the people that listened to it. All these fucking pussies listen to that shit, and that just turned me off. So I just said, fuck that kind of crap. And later on, when I got older, I kind of went back and revisited it and got into it more and enjoyed it. And it's funny, every time I think about bands like that, there was this guy we used to know in high school. We always go to his house, and he had all kinds of, you know, sub-pop records and shit like that. And we'd go to his house and tear his shit off, break his records, and get them and throw them like frisbees and shatter them on the wall. Yeah, I wasn't a very kind person back then, but yeah, that's what I think about that shit. But actually, some of those records I broke were probably pretty fucking good. I mean, back then, the only band that, I mean, I like Subpop now, but back then, the only band I would listen to that was on that label was the Dwarves, which totally did not fit the aesthetic of Subpop for sure. But I mean, Subpop, a lot of good stuff on there. L7, Nirvana was saved the label from going under. Pissed Jeans, a newer band, which is pretty good. Stupid name, but good fucking band. Seaweed. Sonic Youth was on there, and then Super Suckers, good fucking band as well. And it's funny about Sonic Youth, talking about them, you know, people automatically, when I talked about that on the last video, oh, it's fucking mainstream shit. Okay, yeah, there was an era where a couple albums were on mainstream labels, they had some hits, so to speak, music videos, which those are good songs too, but if you listen to the grand scheme of their catalog, it's a bunch of uncommercial noise shit that people wouldn't even like, and I like all that stuff. It's just very unique and interesting to listen to. And I did see Sonic Youth live one time, and I think it was '92 at the Unicorn. Anybody from Houston remembers that place, Unicorn. They have a lot of good shows. Ramones played there, Pantera played there, Godflesh, which I went to go see Godflesh there, and they canceled the day of with Skinny Puppy. That's a whole other fucking story. But yeah, we went to see Sonic Youth, and literally, me and a bunch of my friends went, not because we liked the band, because, I mean, I never hated them back then, but I just thought that's mainstream bullshit. We literally went, this is our dumbass, went to the show just to get in the pit and fuck people up. So we were there all locked arm in arm, going around throwing people around, busting people up, and it's funny though, I think about that now, I would hate seeing assholes doing shit like that now, but back then it was fucking funny, you know? And I wish I could go back and actually enjoy that concert, because I only saw Sonic Youth at one time. That was probably a really good time to see them, and instead of being a fucking asshole, I'd like to go back and actually enjoy the concert and the music, but oh well. And another stuff too, it's like another unpopular opinion, like with Black Flag, which is one of my favorite fucking bands. Most people like all the pre-Rollins stuff, which is, it is the best shit, but once Rollins came in, it wasn't that he changed it, just the band changed into more, like you had Damage, which was really good, and they started really changing their style up, getting more noisy and longer, slower, heavier songs, and a lot of people don't like that. I fucking like that a lot, and a lot of that shit did influence grunge. It really did. Nirvana and all that shit was totally influenced by this later era Black Flag. Heavy, dirgy music. You know, like the song with the Black Flag song on My War, the song Scream, man, that is fucking brutal shit right there, you know. And again, when I say brutal, not Mortician brutal, but just dirty, aggressive rock and roll is what it is. You know, and also some other pussy shit I listen to, like the band AFI. Well, that's fucking, I'm not a fan of that band. I'm really not. It's fucking pussy ass sounding shit, and then plus the people in the band look sickening too. I don't even want to look at them, but the album that just came out this year, whatever the fuck it's called, what is that album called? Bleeds a Black Sun or something like that. It came out this year, and somebody sent me, hey, listen to this, man, you're gonna like it. Man, I'm not listening to that shit. I put it on. It's fucking good, man. It's like just very cold, dark wave kind of shit. Literally, like we talked about with the Material World. It's that kind of shit. It's actually a really good album. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it. It's not that good, but it's good enough. I've streamed it, listened to the whole album several times. Pretty fucking good. Most people think that's pussy shit, but hey, I listened to it, so fuck it. I like Fugazi, Flesh for Lulu, remember that 80s shit? Actually, recently too, I went on a DC hardcore, like Discord Records listening spree, going through, listening to Scream and Void and State of Alert, Rollins band before Black Flag, which is really fucking good, Government Issue. And listen to the Youth Brigade Washington, D.C., not the California, or not the Canadian version. I say that because they had that song Synth with California, or whatever the fuck it is. But the D.C. Youth Brigade, their fucking demo, I like their demo better than the actual 7-inch that came out. I like Husker Du. Husker Du is good fucking Minnesota punkish, rockish, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Black Leather Jesus, noisy shit. Actually, story about Black Leather Jesus, anybody knows about that band. It's a Houston band, they're just pure noise. And one time I went to a show, and I took this girl, and she knew nothing about this kind of music. Total normal. I didn't even tell her what the music was about. We got there, he was making all this noise, and some random guy with a mask just flopping around on a microphone. If you know Black Leather Jesus. You know what I'm talking about. That girl was like, what the fuck? And then at the same time, somebody in the crowd fucking busted ass really bad. Stunk so bad, like I wanted to fucking vomit. And some other girl was spraying perfume in there. It was fucking funny, man. And I like old country too. You know, Eddie Rabbitt, Waylon Jennings, shit like that. Johnny Cash. I don't know, this is the kind of a random talking head video, but I just wanted to shoot the shit a little bit because, again, if you look at all my fucking records and stuff, it's all kinds of different stuff. Of course, it's mostly hardcore metal and shit like that's the most, but I have other stuff too, and you look at my playlist, it's all over the place. Otherwise, I'd get fucking bored. I don't know what, I'm sure all you motherfuckers get it. You're a fucking music lover. Anyway, man, that's it for now, man. Let's get the fuck out of here.